Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy Overkill Gaming, and today I'm going to be showing you all the best ways to get XP in Roblox Islands. Now, if you didn't know, perhaps you haven't played in the last couple days, they actually released an update where you now need XP to unlock pretty much everything in the game, and I'm pretty high levels, especially on farming and economy. I'm still working on these other things, but my goal, is to get to level 100. And I'm going to bring you guys along on that journey of showing you all the strategies I'm using currently and plan to implement in the future. Just haven't gotten around to it yet in this video. But before we do, I just want to say I'm doing a 100 million coin giveaway. Now you may not believe me because I've only got 84 million. But if you look right here, I've got 327 million for that giveaway. 100 million coin giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below you did all that, and you will be entered. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all these best ways to get easy free XP. You can AFK some of these. Others you are going to have to put a little work, but it's going to be much faster than traditional methods. So the first one we're going to go over is farming, of course. That is the one I'm highest level in. So naturally I have a pretty efficient way of getting it. And it is in the form of this wonderful, wonderful thing called cactus. Now if you look at this, watch how much just farming XP this thing gives me. Right there, it gives me 222 XP. Now, granted, this is with the daily bonus, but that is still a large sum of XP, and just like that, I've already gotten over 5,000 XP just from this alone, and then we can just replant it, and even seeds are a little pricey, but these aren't going to be the first thing you want to go to unless you already have them. But if you don't have, if you don't have like 50 mil coins to spend on that, which it's pretty easy to get coins, what you're going to want to do is you're going to set up this. It's called a automatic berry farm. Now you can buy conveyors for only a couple thousand each, so that's not much of an issue. And then berry bushes or berry seeds are selling around 10k, so those aren't bad either. So what you're going to want to do is you're literally just going to set it up like this, and then download a macro. There is one that DV Plays really likes. It's called Tiny Task, so I would suggest using that. So basically, my hands are off the keyboard right now. It's just auto harvesting, and it's giving you plenty of farming XP along with these berries, which you can use to get the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is economy levels. Now, economy is probably what I think is personally the most important, because you need it to access vending machines. Now, if you know me and have watched a lot of my how to get rich videos, they mainly all revolve around using vending machines to get stuff. So what you're going to want to do is you are going to come right over here to the sell crops guy, and this is going to be right after you've just got done AFK farming berries for a while. You're going to sell them. It'll give you around 50,000 coins for 2,000 berries and tons of XP, which that would have been worth around 10 levels if I was below 60. And then you can, of course, just sell the other stuff, some cactus seeds, which I don't have very many of them. And then also, another thing I do want to point out is if you come over to the blocks guy, where if I can find him right here, and you can sell iron, which it doesn't give a very much when it's just alone. See, it only gives 12. But whenever you have a decent iron farm, you can just AFK it overnight. You're going to get tons and tons of forging XP, and on top of that, you are going to get that iron, which you can sell for economy points. Now, personally, I would suggest farming berries, because you will be getting, not only will you be getting farming XP, economy XP, and forging XP, which they're all very valuable. They are used to unlock most of the items in the game. So guys, the next thing is, of course, mining. Now with mining, you need it to unlock all sorts of stuff. The only big problem with mining is that it is so hard to get a good area where you can mine. So because of this, I'm going to just be showing you the best place to mine, and that is Buffclore Island, in my opinion. So if we come all the way over here, we're on Slime Island, right? And there's nothing really here to mine. You can get some bamboo and a little iron here and there. But if we go all the way over to Buffclore Island, you are going to have access to gold, electrite, all sorts of good stuff, which will give you a lot of XP, especially compared to like just coal. And if you go all the way over to the desert island, it gives you can mine the red sandstone, which is the best thing to mine in the game. The only reason I'm not saying that, I'm not showing it as like a good way to grind, is because you have to grind your combat up to level 45 to access that, or up to level 41 to even access that island, which makes it a little bit on the hard side to, you know, get all the stuff for. Now guys, the next thing is animal husbandry. Now this one is arguably one of the harder ones, mainly just because it takes so long due to the fact you can only have a couple animals. Now if you could have unlimited animals, you could just buy like 1,000,000 coins worth of spawn eggs and get infinite. Now guys, as you can see here, we do have this industrial milker, which is going to get me some passive husbandry points, as well as the scratching post. You can buy both of these fairly cheap because they are easy to spawn. Just wait a week or so, and then everyone and their mother will have these, and you'll be able to buy them for extremely cheap. I say these will drop down to like 5,000 each. So basically what you're going to want to do is just set up a scratching post, set up some troughs, fill them up so that they're always regrowing their regrowing their fur, and the cow will regrow milk. And then set up an industrial milker, have it run into here, and then it's literally just free husbandry points. Now guys, the next thing I'm going to show you is forging. Now forging is pretty much the easiest in my opinion, because it's something you do anyway. And it will run in the background. You've probably noticed that, like, this whole video, I've just been gaining a bunch of forging XP randomly. And the reason for that is, if we come up here, I've got a big steel farm, which I did have to take apart a little bit of it to salvage smelters, because my other farms got disabled, because the smelters got despawned. So, basically, the way it'll work is that these thingy-majiggers here, every time it processes the iron or processes the steel, it gives me XP. And as you can see, it's added up. I haven't actively grinded this at all, and I have 71 levels. So it's extremely easy to get, and you literally get it just from doing stuff you would do anyway. Now guys, the next one is fishing. Now this is one of the harder ones to get. It's right up there with animal husbandry. Probably a little harder just because of the fact that you really can't necessarily AFK it. Now if you go fishing, there's really nothing I can really give you to optimize it as much as I would like, except for stand up here and you'll be able to see better. It's pretty easy to level up. Like, it's not hard, it's just time consuming and boring. And you can even see here, it takes forever to catch one fish, so it's even boring to watch, which is why I haven't really been grinding it. It's boring to play and boring to watch, so I don't really stream it. So yeah, that's it for fishing. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips on fishing. Next up is cooking, which isn't too hard. It will take a little bit of a coin investment, unfortunately, and you will need your mining level up a little bit, or not your farming level up just a small bit, so that you can get the totems. But basically you are going to need an industrial oven, a food processor, some totems, and some conveyor belts. And I will go ahead and show you the pizza farm I have up here. It runs pretty well, it just gives me pizza, and as you can see, it will just go like this. And I do actually need to finish up the tomato area. I ran out of time to finish it before I had to record. So basically it just works like this. Tomatoes go through the washer, which go through here, which turns them into tomato sauce, which drops them off into this food processor, which combines them with dough into uncooked pizza. 3 wheat equals 1 dough, so this puts dough into here, they combine. Uncooked pizza, this cooks the pizza and spits out in this chest, which can then be sold for even more economy points. Now, if you can AFK this, but it's probably not the most efficient thing to AFK. You are going to want to be AFKing this bad boy here, the berry farm. Now guys, I don't think I mentioned woodcutting yet. Basically, what you're going to want to do is, hickory trees are the best, so you're going to want to just go to someone who has them unlocked and buy a bunch, and then make sure you have a bunch of grass. And this is the design I've been using. It could definitely be optimized more, But basically, you're going to want to just break under it, and it's going to give you that Woodcutting XP, and then plant it again. And not only can you one-shot it, it will give you tons of Woodcutting XP because it's hickory. And if you don't have coins and you're just starting, what you're gonna want to do is you're going to use just normal oak saplings, which you can buy from the get-go for only like 100 coins. I'm not really sure on the price of that. Now, guys, combat, it's all kind of grouped together. There's no real secret way to grind it. You're just going, personally, cactus spike is what I've been using, just because I have my light melee leveled up so much. Like, look at this, cactus spike. I can go right over here and hit it, and it'll hit 79 damage, and a critical hit is 99 damage. And slimes aren't the best to grind. Personally, I was grinding the wizards, and they were getting me a ton of XP, but really, you're going to want to just grind slimes, and then buff chlors, then wizards. And then you aren't even going to need to worry about combat after you've unlocked these sand guys, because that's the max. Unless they add another island, which I'm going to try and grind everything up to level 100, just so I can unlock everything immediately whenever they add new items and such. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope this helped you. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you do like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. And I will see you all next time. Adios, muchacho lactos.